with me as I give this little room a little bit of an upgrade. I am going to be adding some molding to all these walls. I'm so excited to see how it turns out. There's so many different things you can use, but I ended up just picking up this MDF molding from Home Depot. If you have textured walls, you'll be needing some joint compound. Get yourself a sponge and water to sand down the joint compound. I've heard nothing but good things, so I will be using this brand of caulking. You'll also need a nail gun and some brad nails. You'll need some paint, primer of your choice, and a measuring tape of any kind. Now this one is completely optional, but I did mix this with my paint just to help with leveling the paint and just getting that smooth finish. And before I forget, some plastic wrap and some paint brushes for when you're ready to paint. Was happy with the boards themselves, so all I ended up doing was cutting them to my desired height and just start nailing these in. I just added an additional board to the top of my footboard just to increase the height. Because this room has so many different size walls, the spacing in between the molding had to vary per wall, except for the walls that are parallel to each other. Those mirrored the exact same measurements. At this point, I was already in love with it, and it just keeps getting better. My drywall has this funky texture that I needed to get rid of. I didn't like it. I used some joint compound to smooth out that texture, and I also filled in the nail holes. To avoid getting dust everywhere while you're sanding down that compound, I would use a wet sponge just so it picks up everything and gives you that smooth finish. Once everything was sanded and filled, I used some caulking to finish off the edges. I did prime all the walls, but I forgot to take a video of it. Picking the color was probably one of the hardest decisions. I went with the Behr Dynasty Semi-Gloss in color White City. And just look at how beautiful it came out. I am so happy with it. I cannot stop staring at it. It is so beautiful. However, this is not going to stop here. Stay tuned for what's to come. If you're thinking of doing something like this, I would highly recommend. Please like, subscribe, and follow for some more.